Hello and welcome back to Let's Play 35 plus years of Advanced Squad Leader. It's a Saturday. Happy Easter, everybody. Unfortunately, Rutin is not available, so I'm going to be doing a solo session, and probably for the best because I am under the weather. So unfortunately, I'm not even playing the scenario I kind of wanted to play, just because this one looks to play a little bit faster. So, without further ado, we'll just get into it. This is DB-001. So, for anybody who's been following along, dispatches from the bunker. It's a very old magazine. It's still in production. Like the guy who has made it, I think Vic Provo, is still out there making these. So there's a very extensive history with the dispatches scenarios, and Brasche Encounter is actually one of them that got reprinted in MMP's Out of the Bunker pack, which just takes a select few uh, dispatches from the bunker scenarios and repackages them. Uh, this scenario is quite small. It's half a board. It's 5 turns. But on top of that, it's seven squads versus 4, with a couple of vehicles intertwined. So this scenario is it uses board 19, goes from T to GG, and it's important to note that it has a lot of modifications to it. So in this case, there's a stream, a building, woods, another woods, and 2 more buildings, I believe, that get attached. Or actually, one's probably brush. Either way, there's a lot. Yeah, B is brush. There's a lot that gets added to this, and as a result, normally you'd see a lot of numbers covered up. But if you're using Vassal for board 19, you can go into the special overlay section for the map in the whole terrain SSR options, and you can just have it apply everything at once. It usually is pretty good about it. In this case, for whatever reason, there is no bridge on Y6, but for all intents and purposes, there's a bridge there. I could put an overlay on there, but honestly, I don't care too much. It's not really the end of the world whether or not it shows up, because I know what the objectives are. Excuse me. So in the scenario that we're having to deal with here, the allies are pretty. They're all green essentially, which is pretty bad because if they ever break, their ELR is 2. So anytime anybody's breaking on with 10 or more, they're kind of screwed, and that's not gonna be too good. Whereas the Germans have a pretty elite force. There's one thing about the objective we'll get into, but suffice to say, it's an odd thing. So in the scenario, the stream is technically a 1 hex wide river. It's deep. Current is flowing to the west. That doesn't really mean too much here, just because you shouldn't really be trying to cross it. You want to go through the bridge, essentially. Now, French concealment counters may be set up in non-concealment terrain. So essentially, the French have a very static setup. They have to set up 1 MMC north of the bridge and 1 MMC south of the bridge, but you can only be 1 hex away from Y6. So you kind of have to have a guy in Y7. There's no getting around that. But at least on the we'll say northern side, you can set up in a foxhole. That's what I've understood out of all this. So you can have your concealment counters, I guess, if you want to set them up in like Y5 or whatever. But yeah. Excuse me. Additionally, the French armored cars can't voluntarily abandon, so you can't just choose to get out and take control of the bridge with infantry that way. The Germans are all 548s, essentially. They've got some SMCs with them, but they are all assault engineers as well. Which really the only difference I can think of offhand is that I don't think they have any better utilization of DCs. They just have a higher smoke exponent. So if I want to use smoke, it is an option for me to choose. I don't know if that's going to happen or take place, but it is possible. yeah, I think that's it for SSRs. The French come in from off board on turn 2 on northern edge, whereas the Germans come in on turn 1 from southern edge. So there's not really any, there's not a lot of decisions to be made here. You don't, like, there's no point essentially on this far right side outside of trying to confuse the French, I guess. Victory conditions in this scenario: the side that controls the bridge location at game end wins. The German loses immediately if the bridge is destroyed. Now, there's one big problem with that as a victory condition. It's that the French don't have a way to blow up the bridge. Now, I don't know because I'm not looking at the updated version. I'm looking at specifically the old original version. So if there is a if there is an update that adds a DC to the French, that makes way more sense. But until then, I will assume that no, they just simply don't have any opportunity here. So what is this one for? This is, yeah, this is DB. Okay. So why isn't this one linked in Roar? So far, it looks very French favored. I'm going to try and link this and see if I can get some more updated numbers here. Yeah, so it's about 50 to 39 with one draw, apparently. So, yeah, it's probably... it feels to me like that would make sense for it to be... split that way. Erratas, there apparently are 2 erratas. So the first is that the concealment counters can set up in foxholes. I guess technically A12.12 says you can't. Whatever. I don't necessarily care. And SSR2, the steel span bridge should be a stone bridge. So that's not really going to make a difference. Yeah, like I said, there's nobody can blow up the bridge. I guess technically that our armored cars could just like spend a bunch of turns shooting at the bridge. Whatever. I don't think it's going to actually come up or be important, and I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Let me just save this so I don't lose it, and start a log file here, and then we can get going. And yeah, sorry if I sniffle a little bit too much. My apologies. Like I said, I picked up a head cold, and it's just I really wish I didn't have a long weekend to spend in bed sick. But I need to at least like get up and do some stuff, and here I am. So we will go straight to German turn 10. No change on weather. There's no rally or prep fire. We'll go to the movement phase, and I'm gonna hope that I have been looking at this correctly here. So first group is gonna come off board to U10 for 2. I don't think anybody sees them. I don't think anybody does. And then they'll go to V9. I'll just reveal a 227 here, which means they have to drop. And unfortunately, I think this bridge would be in the way, so there'd be a +1. And you kind of have to pick your poison on which is real and which is fake. So in this case, I put the real guys on the right because to me it just seems like a better... cover more area on the right than anywhere else. Next up, group from off board will go to DD10. Now in this case I am going to string, but I don't think they can see it. No. Alright, so I picked my spot correctly. They'll go to DD9. Then I'm going to do the same check. I should probably just ditch. Wow, that is... okay. I am going to take that shot because there's no reason to not take a shot there. 2 down 2. 7 on 2 is nothing. And then they will get into the building for 4 total. Excuse me. That I think is going to be it. Like I could shoot, but it'd just be a 1. Like, that would be a 1-up-1. That'd be a 1-up-2. It's really not. I'm just inviting sniper at that point, and it's not really, it's not particularly useful. Also, I forgot to mention this, but EC's moderate no wind, which I think is fairly standard. So, no defensive fire phase, advanced fire phase. The Germans will attempt some advanced fire shooting here. So, the group in V9 is going to shoot at the concealed guy in Y7. So, they have advanced assault fire. So, their firepower is 5. It's halved to 2.5. It's halved again to 1.25 because they're shooting at a concealed unit. That then gets. I don't think the ATR is going to matter, so I'm not going to include the ATR. But they will combine for 2.5. Then you add 1, and you round up. So it's actually a 4 firepower flat. That won't do anything, but that was still nice. And then the group in CC9 will shoot at the guys in Z5. They are going to... they're going to use everything in 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well, they can't use the hero. Yeah, they'll still shoot there. I should have probably put the hero on the left side then. I don't know why I calculated that wrong. Probably just me being sick. So, yeah. I already stated it, so we'll just roll for it and we'll see. These guys are not halved. It is a +1, and the firepower is 5 plus 3, 8. It's a 9-up-1. So 7 on 9's a morale check for sure. 7 on 9 should be a 1 check, yeah. So the leader passes with no issue. And then second morale check, that's bad because that is that leader does not provide a benefit, so he is disrupted. So that guy's disrupted. I don't have any other shooting to do, so we'll go to route phase. I don't want to route. Actually, I can't even route because of disrupted, so they just have to stay there. In the advanced phase, because of that guy being broken, and you can just count counters, like there's no... Like, barring something crazy, which I don't think is going to happen, I'm just going to advance. Whatever. I'll take a 2 flat, and then, as long as it's not crazy good, should be fine. We go to CC, nothing. Turn 1, French. Weather, no change. They'll roll their rally. They will not get it, which is pretty expected. In the prep-fire phase, I'm going to reveal a half squad, and I'm going to shoot at the big stack in BB-8. It is a 1 flat. No. No movements. I guess technically, but I know these guys are fake, so there's no point. Nobody else comes in and is fake, so it doesn't matter. Defensive fire phase, I am going to have this stacking W9 is all going to shoot at the guy in the open. It's a normal at the very least. Do I get anything out of it? So I could technically make that 11, but it's flat, so 8 on 10. Oh, you know what? I can get a 1 morale check if I add the ATR. Then I will, because there's no reason not to. So this guy breaks because it's a 1 morale check. There's just literally no reason. If I can get the morale, the 1 extra, sure. And this is why the IIFT is better. And then the entire stack in BB-8 shoots at Z5. I'll just roll it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the hero applies his bonus and firepower. The leader applies his bonus, so the foxhole plus goes away. So it's flat, and it's flat on 17. So 6 on 17 is a morale check for sure. It is a 2 morale check. What do we got here? He's broken, and the other guy is gone. So leader breaks. That goes away. There's no more defensive. I did not get rate. Oh, my throat already hurts. This is bad. I gotta step up my game here. Advanced fire phase none. Routes. So this guy has to. I guess technically I might as well just low crawl. I'll just low crawl one to prevent getting across the bridge. And then this guy, like, yeah, there's no point for him as well. Advanced none. We go to German turn 2. Weather, no change. Rallies, doesn't get it. I guess, no, he's an entrenchment. I'm pretty sure it comes off in entrenchment. Or you can choose to have it come off in entrenchment. This guy has to keep it on. Prep fire phase, I mean, that's true. Like, I don't need to actually do much more than that. Okay, so prep fire phase, I'm going to have the entire stack in BB-8 shoot at Y6. We'll just roll it. I'm pretty sure the stone bridge would offer 1 TEM because I'm not shooting directly down the road. Pretty sure it'd be a 1 TEM, which then gets canceled, and then there's a -1 applied to it. So it's a 5 on what I say last time. 17? 5 on 17? 3 morale check. Alright, he's gone. So half squad goes away. These guys are considered shot. And then movement phase, because I don't need to worry about it anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because of the leader. This guy is DM'd. And there's no shooting. Advanced fire phase, I might as well just take a shot at him. So it is doubled halved, +1, and there's no rounding up. So they are, that's a 13 up 2. So 7 on 13's got to be at least a 1 check. It's just a 1 check. It's a 1 check. He's technically fine. We go to route phase. He has to route away. I guess. Excuse me. He actually has to become a prisoner, and I'm gonna reject it because I don't want to have to fiddle with that. We go to advances. We're gonna have this gang on this side and this guy on that side. Take out prep. No CC. French turn 2. The reinforcements will come on. Where the hell do I put these guys now? I guess I do this side. And then these guys can try to go through these woods. Yeah, I think that's the way to do it. And the armored cars, I'll just have the armored cars. You know what? Yeah, I'll just have them come out through this way. I don't think it technically matters. They're just in a bad spot. This might be a real early game for the Germans. So rally, they've got nothing to do. They do have to roll for weather. No change. There's no prep fire. I will try to pick up the LMG. They will get the LMG. And then, yeah. Movement phase. These guys will CX. They'll go 1. I don't think anybody sees them. Does these guys see them? Wow. Well, fuck it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, okay. 2.5 down 2. 4 on 2.5. Is a 1 morale check. This sucks. How does that guy see him? I said a 1 check. 4 on 2.5 is a 1 check. That leader is pinned. Squad breaks ELRs. One guy's fine. One guy's... Okay. Well, 2 broken ELR. Leader is pinned. I got a green squad with 3 normally. So he's got 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, remember, these guys are disrupted. Excuse me. Oh, these guys would advance there because there's no reason not to. Well, okay. This gang is going to assault move to W1, and vehicles will come on board. So 1, 2. They'll instantly just lose their thing. 3, 4, 7, and then stop for 8, and then delay the rest. As they delay and do all that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, well, LMG 1 against vehicle. No, LMG 2 against vehicle. It's plus 2 for having moved. Yeah, that's just a hit. It's gonna suck. Yeah, I think I need snake eyes on those guys. So nothing's gonna happen there. ATR from the leader against forward vehicle. It is a hit. Oh, shit. That's hull, which is 2. ATR is 6. 6 to kill. That is 2. So that is going to be a direct on hull, which immobilizes the vehicle. All right. That. Yep. Okay. And then LMG is going to take a shot at the guy in the back, because why not? Yeah, that is a hit because it doesn't count as hindrance until after advanced fire phase. MG is 4. It's turret. It's 2, unfortunately. That is 1 above, which won't do anything. But if I was using, the ATR, that would have been a potential shock. That's it for movement. Advanced fire phase, there's nothing else for me to shoot at. Advanced fire phase, only thing I can realistically do here is armored car 1 and X2 is going to shoot at the guys in the foxhole. They won't get it, and the other guy is also going to miss. So huzzah and huzzah. Yeah, I think this is one of those scenarios where it can be over real fast. Routes. Yeah, I think this leader's just gonna break. Fuck it. I think they are allowed to route, and they will route there. That way they can't be seen by these guys. But I really don't have anything else I can do. You're gonna get advanced in the woods, and yeah, this has been. I'm gonna do this. I guess technically I could do this. Does it matter? No. Is it closer? 1, 2, 3. No. Alright, well, this is bad. This is bad. Turn 3, Germans. Weather. No change. Rallies. They have none. French will not get their leader back. Prepare phase. In the prepare phase, 5, 4, 8. Shoots at the guys closer. It's 2.5 up 1. Nothing. Yeah, LMGs. 2 LMGs, both at the nearest guy. Why not? Hit. No. Second one. Hit. Also no. Foxhole is going to shoot LMG at Y3. I don't think... Do assault engineers have captured use penalty? Probably. They probably just broke their LMG, which doesn't really matter. Yeah, it just increases. Okay, yeah. So I think that breaks the LMG. It's still a hit, so I still have to roll for effect. Nothing happens. And then the ATR against the rear vehicle, because why not? That's a hit. No effect. Damn it. All right. And then the squad will shoot I think that's 2.5 up 2. Yeah, no effect. Cool. No movement necessary. I guess technically I could run, like, I could get into BB-9 and just, you know, get into Z8 type idea. Yeah, he could probably see there. He could definitely see CC10. You know what? It doesn't matter. No, I'm not gonna bother. Defensive fire phase. Armored car. Hit and rate. IFT dud. Second shot hit. No rate. No effect. At least I'm pretty sure. Because we're looking at yeah, 25. It's 1.5. No way. Cool. 4 up 2. No. Yeah, 8. No, pretty sure no. Second vehicle, same idea. 2 hit. No. And no rate. Machine guns. No. Squad plus LMG and leader for 4 up 2. Pin test check. He's so pinned. And then I might as well, because it's not gonna matter. 4-2. No. He's got no shot. Nothing else to speak of, really. I can just go to turn 3. Yeah. Weather, no change. Self-rally, okay. What's the wound? He's wounded. Alright. Try to repair? Nope. Oh, actually, I can't repair, so this is as good as broken. I'll just bust it. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay. Prep phase. I'm gonna try with the armored cars some more. So armored car, shoot. Hit no rate. IFT, nothing. 4 firepower, nothing. Gun. Hit no rate. 3 on 1.5 is a 1 morale check. This guy's pinned, which I forgot to take off the pin, so that's fine. He can stay pinned. Oops. Movement phase. This guy loses his counter. I basically, I feel like I have to gamble on this, because I don't really know how else I'm going to get there in the next couple turns. I guess technically I could wait this one turn and quote-unquote like move into position, but I don't, it just doesn't seem like a good idea. Like, the Germans lost nothing and now have, like, not an invincible setup, but I just don't know how you're going to be able to break through this, essentially. So, yeah, maybe I wait one more turn. Movement phase, so these guys will go here for 4. He'll stay where he is, and this guy's gonna assault move. And I'm just doing this in the hopes that I can set this up for victory here. But I really don't, I don't know if the extra turn of prep is gonna help out all that much. Defensive fire phase, these guys don't really have a shot, so LMG 1 hit. Nothing. LMG2, hit. Nothing. ATR against farther vehicle. Hit. No effect. Sniper activates. That's bad. This is the sniper. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Has to go here. Breaks this guy. So could have been way worse, but yeah. So that's the ATR. The squad will shoot 2.5 up 1. Actually, yeah, 2.5 up 1. I mean, the leader can't direct it technically. So, it's a pin test check, I believe. He's fine. Cool. No advanced fire. This would be 1 or 2. Up 2. It's not really worth it. Routes, none. Advances. You advance, and then pray to God. No CC. Turn 4 for the Germans. Weather check, no effect. Self-rally. Almost got it. DM goes away. French will... So he's got 6 morale now, they'll get it. So they get this guy, then he tries to rally. No and no. Alright, cool. That's it for rally phase. Prep fire. ATR, further vehicle. Hit. Yeah, that's a burning wreck on top of that. So you get cloned. So now the armored car just can't do anything because he's immobilized. He'll never be able to pick up this bridge, which, you know, obviously for the Germans that's great. The fact that there's no wind sucks because it can't. Like, I wish more scenarios had wind, even if it's just random, because like this blaze could push somewhere, and that's more interesting. But just have to live with it. The squad is going to shoot 5 up 1. Nope. So this stack is done shooting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Well, entire stack against Z2. 5. So 11 flat. 7 on 11 is definitely a 1 check. Definitely a 1 check. Leader's fine. Squad passes. All right. Okay. That's, you know, that's nice. No movement. Defensive. We'll do 4 up 2. No effect. I think that re-DMs him. Stack in Z2 will shoot at the guys in Z5. It is 6 up 1. Pretty sure it's a miss, yeah. 9 on 6. No. Cool. And then 4 up 2. No. And then lastly, tank or armored car. Hit, no rate, no effect. And machine guns, no effect. Cool, cool, cool. No advanced fire phase. Routes, don't care for it. Advances, none. CC, none. French turn 4. So French turn 4. Weather, no change. Rally phase, they will attempt to rally the broken guys. He's got a +1, so it's negating this. So one guy comes back, but not the second guy. Again, because he's wounded and is now 6 up 1. This DM comes off. I think that's it. Prep fire phase, 6 up 1. Is that 6? That is 6. 3 on 6. K2, shit. K2, who takes the K? Who takes the... So, leader takes the wound. He's dead. So, leader dies. 2 check. He's pinned. And ATR goes to the floor. I did get rate. Sniper doesn't activate, so I will shoot 2 up 1. 6 pentash check and rate, so I'll shoot again. Wow. I don't think I've ever gotten this many on that. 4 on 2 is a 1 morale check. He's fine. Doesn't trigger sniper. Gotta take this off. I'll shoot again. 7 on 2 is nothing, unfortunately. So this guy is prepped. Yeah, that's, I think, well, vehicle to hit. That's a hit, no rate. 5 on... It's a pin task check. He's already pinned, no effect. 4 up 2. 6 on 4 is a normal. He's fine. So that is that. Okay. Nobody else is going to prep fire. Going to move. So green guy will... There's like no good way to do this. So here's the big problem here is that I can't just... Like, I don't have a berserk guy, so I can't just invade this foxhole. Excuse me. And I actually can't get further than Y4 and X4 with these guys, just because the way they're set up and they're green. So the only guy who can get close enough to threaten is this guy. I guess technically I can't CX. And I might as well. Okay, so here's the plan. Green guy W2 declares CX. He goes to W3 for 1, X3 for 2, Y4 for 4, or sorry, Y4 for 3. God. And then Y5 for 4. I will take a shot with the pin guy as a 5 down 2. 9 on 5, I'm pretty sure, is nothing. So he's considered shot, and there is a... technically, this would be 4 residual. Seeing this failure, this entire stack is going to take a shot at Y5. They should be clear of the bridge. Yeah, they do not see a bridge depiction, which is the important part. So range is 6. So these guys are shooting at half. So it's a 5 on... Or sorry, it's a 11. Down 3. 2 on 11 is a KIA straight up. So this guy just is obliterated. These guys are considered first fired except for the support weapons. So I gotta mark this. Which is really bad because, again, like I can... Let me see if I can get this. So W3 for 1. W4 for 2, W5 for 3. This guy's DM'd. And then this guy is going to go to AA4 for 1. And then Z4 for 2. LMGs are both going to shoot. It's a down 3 shot on 6. So I am looking at 4 on 6. 4 on 6, 2 morale check. He breaks. That's probably just game at that point. So now the entire stack is first fired. I am going to leave a B, defensive fire phase. I'll shoot again with the guys who are adjacent. It is doubled half twice, so 2.5 flat. 5 on 2.5 should be a normal. Yeah. So normal morale check for the guy in the open. Yeah, he's reduced. Oh, I guess technically these guys can move. Declare CX. Bypass 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, that's not even possible. This leader might as well just stay there. Bypass 1, yeah. So this guy will do that. Because he's wounded, he only has 3 movement, and it can never be increased. Advanced fire phase, like... 4 up 2, nothing. That's it. On the plus side, 1 German squad is eliminated because he can't go anywhere, and the French are not going to take prisoners after they saw what happened to theirs. And this guy does get to route or low crawl because of no quarter being in effect, but he's just in the open, so it doesn't matter. We go to the advanced phase, and I mean, I guess I'll have these guys in there, and you can go into the foxhole. I don't think it's gonna matter. You can go there. Actually, you know what? No, like I just might as well. CC, none. We go to German turn 5. Weather, no change. Rallies, none for them to do. The French will try. Nope. And that's going to be it for rally phase. Prep fire phase, take off my pins. It doesn't matter, so I'll do, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah. I'll just do the standard over here. Excuse me. I'm not going to include the hero because it doesn't matter. It is a, same as always, 11 flat. 7 on 11. I've really just been getting that all day. Another one check. There goes the leader, and the squad is fine. They take a pentash check. They're fine. They trigger sniper, which is not good. Sniper, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Goes here and pins this guy, which isn't going to matter. But, never know. Squad with the DC. I could have picked up the ATR, I guess. Could I? Did I pick it up? I did pick it up. There you go. Just so I can have the 6 firepower. Or shoot the vehicle. ATR against vehicle. Yay. Shit. That might actually kill it. Or maybe not. ATR is a 6 at that range. Armor is 2. No. It's just... Actually, damn it. I did... I came across this last time. Crew. We'll just say crew. Where was it? There was a thing. Mobilization TC. So, yeah. So an immediate task check is required by a non-shock, non-stun crew if it is already immobilized. Actually, technically, I should have done it on the other one too. Which fails to destroy, stun, or shock it, but that would have destroyed it with an original TK or IFT die roll of 5. Would I have killed it with an original die? No. No, because of modifiers involved. I don't think it would apply. Damn it. I was going to put that into play. So the ATR is shot, and then I might as well just do 5-up-1 on the rest of the guys. Why not? Okay. 5 on 5 is definitely something. Morale check. 5 on 5 is a 1 check. Leader is wounded, and then squad is pinned. Oh! No, wait. Yeah. He's broken. So he's wounded. That's it for his shooting. These guys have shot. I have no... I do have movement. So the hero is going to run out to BB-8 for 1, AA-8 for 2, Z-7 for 3, and then Y-7 for 4. As this happens, the squad and X5 will shoot. They cower twice, so their shot does nothing. And then same thing from Y3. They're using the LMG as well. They are pinned. So instead of 6, they're shooting 3. It's 3 down 2. 4 on 3 is a 1 check, I'm sure. Okay. He's not dead, but he is wounded. Okay. That's it for movement. Defense fire phase. I mean, 4 up 3? No. Advanced fire phase. None. Routes. Some. We'll route him there. You can go there. Yeah, that's it. Advances. Hero's going to go onto the bridge. That's it. No CC. Turn 5 for the French. I'm pretty sure this is just game. But turn 5 nonetheless. Rally or weather, no change. Damn it. I hate when that's a really good roll. Self rally. Actually, this self rally first, because it has to be him first. Nothing. Self rally from the leader. Will not get it. Right, +1, down 1, and then up 4, 8. Yeah, no, it's 9. And then rally. I do get this guy, but he can't actually get there. So there's actually no point for this guy. I can only get to this bridge with 3 units. So we'll do prep fire with the vehicle. That is a miss. IFT, also a miss. Alright, so the vehicle didn't do anything. My last chance here is 6 up 2. Nope. And that is pretty much game right there. Movement phase. 437 assault moves to Y5. I'm going to have the wounded hero shoot at him first for a 2 down 2. 6 on 2 is a pintash check. He passes. So let's make sure this is on there first. So he's shot. Then Z5 shoots at him as a 10 down 1. 6 on 10 is at least a 1 check. He breaks. This increases to 4. 6 on 10 is a 1 check. Alright, so he's shot. And then this guy has to, otherwise it's a game over. Goes to A4 for 1. Z4 for 2. Z5 for 3. He takes a 4 down 2. Okay. The hero will take a second shot. It's a 1 down 3. Okay. Well, that's GG. Yeah, I'm curious as to how the French have... Well, I guess they haven't won a tremendous amount more than the Germans. I can definitely see the Germans... Like, you really have to... I'm trying to understand, like, is there a better setup? Is there ever a world where you set up an X5? You can see CC10. Interesting. But you can't see... Can you see DD10? You can from there. Interesting. So that's probably the one reason why I would ever set up in X5. Because that would catch you out. Because, well, I guess, does it matter? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Because no matter what, there's a hex you can see. You're either you can see CC10 DD9. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. And that's range 6. Yeah, it doesn't matter. There's no... Yeah. And there's really no reason to ever throw your guys, like, outside of, like, you go to AA10 for 2 and then Z9 for 4. Can you see this? You can. Yeah, so there's no... Realistically, there's just no, like... Especially with just two half squads. I guess the reason for Y7 is just so that the Germans can't just simply rush the location, which, sure, okay, I get it, but well, that's gonna be it for today. I don't really know how to rate this one. I'd probably give this one like a 6. Like, it doesn't feel particularly unfair for a side. I got really unlucky, I feel like, for the armored cars. Once you get immobilized, like, you can't really do anything else. And frankly speaking, outside of, I guess, trying for a critical hit to blow up the bridge, which I don't even know if it's possible with the 25LL. Like, I think you need a larger than that. So, outside of something crazy, yeah, it's just like a one side gets lucky or the other, you know, and then you just play off from that. At the very least, like, it's a short scenario, so there is like I can see like a level of competitiveness as to like who can design or who can just end up with the most wins after playing it like 5 or 6 times. And it is fast to set up and play, so there is that as a bonus. I do think the objective, though, doesn't really make too much sense. Like I said, the French, I don't know. I'd have to double check. I'm not going to do that right now because I'm sick and I don't really care all that much. But I don't know if the armored cars can blow up the bridge. If they can, okay, fine. But if they can't, the only thing that can blow the bridge up is the German DC. and you're allowed to just not bring the DC, and you could just simply like have the DC with a guy in the back, and not have him risk his life or whatever in combat, so that the French can't pick it up. Like, there's no world in my mind where you lose the DC, and then a qualified user of DCs not only enters the hex previously occupied by a 548 that lost the DC, but then picks it up, survives all combat, makes it to the bridge, and then places, detonates, and claims the bridge. I think that's like the more like crazy part about it. I don't know. I would be curious to see how many people that's ever happened to, but I can't imagine it is a likely occurrence. So nonetheless, thank you for watching. I hope you all have a lovely Easter weekend. I imagine I'm going to be playing solo on Monday, and next week I'll be back to regular shenanigans with Rootin. My throat hurts. Bye. Have a lovely weekend. Bye. 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 Bye.